What's going on, my fellow miners? Welcome back. Today we're going to go over the new Trex Miner because we can now fully unlock the hash rate. Not entirely. It's actually a combination of mining ETH and something else, so it's dual mining. We're not going to go over how to do it in this video just because a lot of other channels have already done that. So you can go ahead and check out Seb Heslow's channel. You can check out what is it, Red Panda Mining, anybody else. They've already done those videos. I'm a day late. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna take a look at how much we can mine on our 3060. So we're gonna be doing experimentations today. That's what we like to do here on the channel. We like to test things out and see what we can push things to, and how far we can take the capabilities of this new algorithm. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Before we begin, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new. A lot of you guys who are not yet subscribed, I see you. I see you. I know who you are. I know where you live. I see you. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe right now. And let me know down in the comment section. This is my question for you guys today. What are you getting on your LHR cards? Are you getting what the Trex Miner wiki is telling you that you should be getting, or are you actually getting more or less? And what overclocks did you have to change in order to achieve that? That's your question, guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch this over so we can go and look at the Trex Miner wiki page and take it from there. All right, guys, so we're on the Trex Miner wiki page to explain how this works, right? So the dual mining will mine two coins at once. It's going to mine Ethereum and it's going to mine another coin. Now, what they have set up here is that they have it set up so you can mine Ethereum with Conflux, Ethereum with Ergo, Ethereum with Ravencoin. Those are the options that it has set up. Now, it also has some stipulations regarding how it can mine it, because there are limitations here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to test today. Okay, so first things first, you have the ETH and Ergo. So right here, it tells you it requires 8 gigabytes or more of VRAM on your GPUs. So basically, the GPUs that it lists here are the ones that you can use. So you got your 3080 Ti, 3080, 3070 Ti, and 3060. Now, they don't have the 3060 Ti in here. So if you guys are using the 3060 Ti, let me know, and let me know what clocks that you're able to push it to and what hash rates you guys have, so we can kind of fill this out here. Okay, same thing with the 3070. If you have a 3070 LHR, please do the same thing and leave down in the comment section what your overclocks are and what your hash rates are with your overclocks. All right, so right here, you got your 3080. It tells you how much you're getting, or how much you should be mining hash rate wise for Ethereum and Ergo. So it's doing 30% Ethereum and then 70% Ergo. So if you go up here, it's 30% ETH and then 70% any other algorithm or any other coin. So then it's telling you power limit 82%, and then you got your overclocks here. So personally, I'm not going to mine ETH and Ergo, and I'm going to tell you why. Because right here, it tells you if your GPU is LHR constrained on Ergo, which mine is, in single mode, no matter what overclock you set, this dual mode is not for you, as a miner will be constantly hitting LHR locks. So for me, I have an issue mining Ergo, and I didn't realize this until they actually made an LHR variant for Ergo mining. So yeah, I'm not going to mine Ergo because of this issue. Now, going down to ETH and Ravencoin. ETH and Ravencoin requires same thing, 8 gigabytes or more of VRAM on Linux, or 10 gigabytes or more on Windows. So this one's a little tricky because you have the 3060 and the 3080 Ti. The 3060 has 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and the 3080 Ti, I think, has, what was it, 12 as well? I don't have a 3080 Ti, so I don't remember off the top of my head. But because I have a 3060 Ti, we're going to be looking at these clocks right here to see what we're supposed to be getting and compare to what we actually get. Okay, as well as the power limit and the overclock settings, and we're going to see what we can push it to. Okay. So next we have ETH and Conflux. So ETH and Conflux, you got your 3060, same thing, 3080 Ti. It's 10 gigabytes or more of VRAM, regardless if you're on Linux or Windows. Now, I have Windows. I'm not using Linux, so we're going to do everything on Windows here. Now, for this video, I'm not going to be doing ETH and Conflux because I don't have a Conflux wallet set up, because I don't mine Conflux to hold the coin. When I mine Conflux, I mine it through NiceHash to get paid in Bitcoin. We're going to check that out in a different video. But for right now, this is what we're going to be focusing on, ETH and Ravencoin. All right, because I have Ravencoin wallets. I have Ethereum wallets. We're going to take a look at this. We're going to set it all up. It's already, actually, I already have it set it all up. I'm going to let it mine. And then we will go ahead and check out the results. And then we will experiment. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. According to Trex Miner wiki, I'm supposed to be getting around 14.8 megahash for Ethereum and 13.9 megahash for Ravencoin at power limit of 60% with the memory at 1300 and 0 core. Now, I say around because it's never going to be exact. Now, let's go ahead and look at our miners, see what we're getting. So right here, these are the overclocks. I have them matching exactly. And we are getting on, where are you? Okay, so right there on Ethereum, we're getting 14.16, so close enough. But on Ravencoin, we are not getting that 13.9. We're getting 11.10 instead. So, you know what time it is, guys. It's time to experiment and time to test things out. So let's get started. We're going to start with our power limit. So we all know that Ravencoin is a power-hungry algorithm. So we're going to go 65% and see what that does to our hash rate. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are. And so ETH mining is down a little bit, right? 13.36, but Ravencoin's up to 13.34. So it looks like in increasing the power limit, we were able to get the Ravencoin side of things to go a little bit higher, while the Ethereum side of things went lower. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some core clock here, because now that we got the Ravencoin side of things, I want to add some core clock. Let's go 100 and see if that does anything to the mining. So I'll be right back when we'll take a look. Okay, so putting the core clock up did absolutely nothing. So we went a different route here. We went ahead and increased the power limit to 70 to see what it does. And the whole purpose is we're trying to hit a sweet spot here. And it looks like we got that sweet spot. Not there, but there. So we got ETH up to almost 15 megahash, and we got Ravencoin to 14.5 megahash, which is well over what Ravencoin is sitting at with 60%. Now again, it's a power hungry algorithm. I always have to keep mentioning that, but ETH isn't. So what you're doing here is you're sacrificing efficiency for more hash rate on Ravencoin, because you're not really getting, I mean, you're getting a little bit more hash rate on Ethereum by increasing the power, but more so on Ravencoin. So what we're going to do is we're going to crank it up a little bit more. I want to see what we can get. I want to see where that sweet spot is, where we can mine more while being a little bit more efficient. So what we're going to do now is we're going to crank it up to 75. We're going by fives each time, guys, so let's do it. 75. Now let's wait and see what happens. So at 75%, it didn't really change much, to be honest with you. It seems that 70% seems to be the sweet spot for me. But what kind of video would this be if we didn't go all out and actually experiment, right? So let's go ahead and put the power to 100%. With that, we're also going to put the fan speed to 100%. Let's go ahead and get crazy. Let's do it. Alright, so at 100%, we hit an LHR lock. Does not like that. So what it's doing is it's continuously trying to unlock the card, as you can see right there. So it's changing the tunings. It's going to continuously do that until it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start mining here because now we hit a spot that we're able to keep mining at. So 100% does not like it. All right, so yeah, there you go, and it's still doing the tuning thing. Where are you? Right there, it's changing the tunings. So it's gonna keep doing that. But those are our results. Like I said, 70% is the sweet spot for me. I want to know what you guys feel like your sweet spot is, and how is it going for you? Do you see an improvement in the mining? I mean, personally, I do, because I mean, we're at 70%. We're doing pretty well in comparison to this. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And all things considered, we're making more money, or, you know, if you cash out, you're making more money, as opposed to just mining 70% Ethereum. So, that's always a good thing, right? We're here to free ourselves from, you know, our everyday finances. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch the camera back over, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so final thoughts on this whole thing. It's awesome. I like this. This is great. This is great because, one, it gives me things to experiment with, and I have the hiccups. Seems to happen a lot in these videos. Anyways, and two, we get to mine more efficiently, right? That's one of the biggest things, is being able to mine efficiently. Because if you're just mining, for example, like the 3060 has been the card that is not efficient at all. Even mining Ethereum at 70%, right? It has not been efficient. And so you're better off mining other coins if you're using a 3060. But this changes the game completely for 3060 owners, okay? Because now we're able to mine at 100% of the hash rate. I put it in quotation marks because it's not really 100%, and it's 100% when you put the two coins together, right? The dual mining situation, it's 100% that way. But outside of the dual mining, it's really not 100%. But the reason I see is why they require the graphics cards to have such high memory is because when you're mining, you're not really fully utilizing the card, like the memory of the card. And typically when I'm mining, like on my 3060, it's really only using, and I know it's kind of subjective in a way, but when I'm mining on my 3060, it's really only using, I would say, maybe of the memory, right? Of the dedicated memory. Maybe less than a quarter, maybe more than a quarter, maybe like 35% of the memory. So it's very interesting the way that they're utilizing the memory with the dual mining aspect of it, because then the dedicated GPU memory usage goes up drastically. Where, like, for example, if I'm recording this video, right, it's not using a whole bunch of the GPU memory either. You know, it's maybe using the memory. I'm not talking about like encoding and anything like that, because video encoding, yes, I'm using like 75% of the GPU power for video encoding, but the memory usage, which is where the mining goes, I'm aware that it does use other parts of the GPU, but the memory aspect of things, mining doesn't really use up that much of the memory for a 3060. I got to specify for 3060, because if we were to look at, like, say, my 2070, it uses half of the memory there. So when I'm mining Ethereum on my 2070, which is an 8 gig card, it's using 4 gigs of that dedicated memory to mine. Same thing on my 1080. My 1080 is an 8 gig card. It's using a little bit more than 4 gigs to mine. So with that in mind, if you think about it that way and you're mining Ethereum on a on a 3060, say the 3060 didn't have LHR on it, it would probably be using about 4 to 5 gigs of that VRAM, right? So it's not fully utilizing all of the memory on that card. So that's the way that I see it. If there's more technical data regarding that, please let me know down in the comment section. I'm here to learn just as much as you guys are. And with that, guys, let me know your results. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new, and happy mining.